Copper. I'm Nickel. And together we make the Nenny. So let us just explain to you why the Nenny is such a great product and why you're really going to want to buy it.
So good.
So Meg, explain to us about nickel.
It is in period 4 in group 10, and it is also a transition metal.
And that goes for copper as well. Copper is also in period 4. Its group is also the transition metal. Some interesting things about copper is copper has 2 valence electrons. Both copper and nickel don't react with water.
Nickel is not a reactive element, and it does not dissolve in acids, or if it does, it takes it a really long time, and it does not rust like iron does.
Yeet. Yeah. And it does react, however, with heat and oxygen, and when it reacts with oxygen, it forms like this brownish black oxide, and then it dissolves in dilute or concentrated nitric acid. And we just want to start off by saying, don't be a Nenny, buy a Nenny. Different characteristics that make our elements so interesting that together form the wonderful Nenny. For copper, some physical characteristics would be that it is a very soft element and it is very malleable, and it's also a great conductor, and it's solid at room temperature, so that's pretty cool.
Nickel is also a solid at room temperature. It is very malleable, and
It's like we're twins, but we're not.
Nickel is also a silvery whitish color.
Oh, and copper's opaque, and it's a reddish brown color. But the Nenny is special. And then together,
The
Nenny is
a
purplish blue. Yeah. So now I'm going to jump into the history of the element copper. Okay, so no one knows who found copper, who discovered it, no one knows. But we do know that it was discovered in ancient times in Iraq, and they refined copper from its ores. Okay, so copper is obviously found in the USA, and USA is actually the 2nd largest producer of copper in the whole entire world. And Utah, also known as Utah, is I'm just kidding. Utah is where the largest mine for copper is found.
So nickel can only have up to 4 valence electrons. But nickel was discovered by Axel Frederick Cronstedt in 1751, and nickel is found in the Earth's crust.
Don't be a Nenny, buy a Nenny.
Okay, so copper is obviously this really awesome element, it's the best, and it does a lot of interesting things. It can be used for things, and just to name a few, it can be used for jewelry, for building production, for power generation, and things like that. And then nickel can be used for some interesting things as well.
Yes. Nickel can be used, and it is mainly used in coinage in the U.S., which is a nickel.
So is copper.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
That's the penny. So yeah, nickel is used to make nickels, and then it's also used to make stainless steel products. And so some interesting facts about nickel is that it, at its room temperature, is a solid. For 100 grams of nickel, it costs $7.70. The melting point for nickel is 1,453 degrees Celsius, and nickel's boiling point is 2,732 degrees Celsius.
Okay, guys, keep it coming. Wait, hold up, Nickel. You haven't paid yet. It's gonna be 3 cents.
I don't have 3 cents. I only have a nickel or a penny.
You only have a nickel and a penny?
Yeah.
Well, this could all be solved if only you had a Nenny.
People use ninnies in their everyday life. Hello, Mr. Cop.
Oh, hey. Yeah, Nennies, I definitely say that you should buy them. They're just the best thing ever. See,
I work at a toll bridge all day long, and it's 3 cents to get past my toll. Like, it's not asking for much. But people are all the time complaining, saying that they can't get in, and it's really just, I don't understand. Like, get a Nenny, hand me your Nenny, it's 3 cents, and we're done. Like, it's so easy. So, Miss G, what do you think about the Nenny?
Oh, I think it's fabulous.
So what are some great things about the Nenny? Like, do you own one? Do you use it in your daily life?
I do. I actually do not leave home without it. It's always in my desk or my purse.
Oh, see,
I happen to have one right here.
see, guys, the Nenny is the perfect product. Like, even Miss G uses it, so that means it has to be awesome.
I am the trendsetter. Yes. Don't be a Nenny. Buy a Nenny.
Call 1-800-NENNY now to receive your first set of 100 Nennies.